Special segment on the cruise control. Is always a great pleasure to come your way. This is where we get to educate ourselves. This is where we get to sensitize ourselves. We learn new vocabulary and, of course, also get to know a lot about our surroundings. Now, if you're planning to buy a new car or already own one, the names of car parts and components may seem like foreign languages. A car owner having basic car knowledge and knowing about essential car parts would actually go a long way in helping you take care of your car. Right now, for instance, basic automobile knowledge, right, can actually come in handy if your car breaks down in the middle of nowhere. It happens. I mean, you're traveling and out of the blues, boom, your tire gets a puncture, right? So today I want to let you in on some important car parts that you should abreast yourself with, so you know exactly what they stand for, what they do, their functions, what they mean. So in case there is a problem, where to tackle it from, or what to tell your mechanic, when you face a problem. So the first I want us to talk about is what is known as the alternator, right? Alternator. Now, the alternator is part of the car's electrical system. Right now, it charges the battery and also powers the electrical system of the vehicle. Now, an alternator generates electricity by utilizing the mechanical energy created by the car's movement. So the car is in motion. This which is known as AC. Now, some of the battery issues can be due to the alternator. So you're probably driving and then all of a sudden you see a red light with the shape of a battery on your dashboard. That means, or that could mean, that you have a problem with your alternator, or it could be your battery. Right, so that's it about alternator. Now, the next one that I want us to get into is the radiator. Now, you might have heard this a lot of times, but what is a radiator when it comes to a car? Right now, the role of the radiator is to prevent from engine overheating. So you probably have heard, you are in a trotro, you're in a taxi, you are in your car, and all of a sudden you see steam emanating from the engine compartment, right? So it means the engine is overheating. Now, the radiator, right, flows coolant, what is known as coolant, throughout the engine. So it has a network, where it is actually running coolant throughout the engine. It absorbs heat and transfers the radiator unit. Right now, generally you can actually find a radiator at the front of the vehicle, just before the engine, right? And the atmospheric air actually cools down the coolant when the car is on the move, right? So that is about the radiator. This is what makes sure that your engine does not overheat. So if your engine is overheating, it means there is a problem with your radiator, right? So that's it for radiator, and let's get into something known as the muffler. So what is the muffler? You own a car and they say, oh, there is something wrong with the muffler. What is the muffler? Now, the muffler is a part of the exhaust system that helps muffle noise coming from the exhaust system. Now, I'll tell you what would happen if all the cars that we have on the Kokomlemle Fanofa street right now are not fitted with mufflers. It means you would probably be hearing in your in your speakers at the moment, because the muffler turned down, right? So this is what controls the noise that is coming from the exhaust system of your car. It is located just before the exhaust pipe, and it is made of aluminum. Some people say aluminium. It is wrong. It's aluminum, right? Coated steel to protect it from heat and also chemicals emitted from the exhaust system, right? So that's it. They can also be referred to as silencers. Silencer. So if you heard silencer, it was referring to a muffler. That's it on Wordz on Hitz today. On the Cruise Control, I've got more Wordz on Hit for you tomorrow on the Cruise Control.
This is Hitz.